that you can actually get what you want out of life. The more you start getting comfortable with selling, you're selling yourself every day. The moment I walked in, I already made a first impression within a tenth of a second. So selling, I hate the word selling. I hate selling, but I'm super good at it because you really need to learn how to read people. And you have to take control of interactions. You're the expert, so take control. And you're gonna be educating them. So the best salespeople are those that educate others. Stop selling, so stop saying that these are sales. It's like something that you do every day, and we're calling it sales so you guys know what we're talking about today. But it's not sales. It's actually you suggesting. Like, you're the expert in the room, so you're gonna suggest and you're gonna recommend what's best for them, like a doctor. So you guys are the doctors, but in this setting, in this trade, you know? So really feel confident about yourselves. Honestly, you guys are very valuable, and you guys, so high value people don't beg. Never, ever, ever, ever chase a sale. Don't chase an opportunity, don't chase people, none of that. So you guys really need to come in with the mentality that you're already valuable, right? So it's like, come in as an equal, come in with respect, right? Come in with value. So when you come in and you say, in your mind, I'm somebody of value and I'm gonna offer you something of value, take it or leave it. When I walk away, that outcome has nothing to do with me. So whether you get the sale or not, you get to walk away with peace because you're separated from it. Does that make sense? So I think that's so interesting because the moment that I detached myself from sales is actually the moment that I was really successful. So it's like, what did I bring to the table? What was I somebody that people wanted to be around? Did I smile at them? Was I courteous at them? Like, treat them like people. They're people, right? So treat them how you want to be treated. So it really like comes back to the basics. Deal with people naturally. Don't get crazy, don't get salesy. Just act natural. Have a conversation. Hey, we have something that's so good for you right now. We're having this special. I'm just letting you know. Like, take advantage of it, but I know I would. You know, just kind of like get down to that level. Start that relationship. So your mentality is going to be super important here. Like I said, stop framing it as a sale. Stop calling it sales. This is something, period, that you're going to have to do every day. If you really want something out of life, you're going to have to get it. Nobody's going to do it for you. So get into the mentality that this is something that you're just a skill that you're going to have to learn. So state your value. Never make it about you, ever. It's always about them. Have them talk to you. In fact, sometimes we have to listen more than we talk. So when they start talking, later we're going to get into the presentation where it says that they start talking about their fears. All of a sudden they start talking about why they don't want to pay more. They are going to start talking about, like, the moment you give them space to talk, they're going to start revealing why maybe they don't want to be upselled, or maybe they don't know what's going on and they feel dumb, but they don't know how to tell you. Like, I don't understand what you're telling me, you know? So, yeah, you are valuable. Go in there. Know who you are. Know how valuable your offer is, and go from there. Don't call it selling, okay? Even though that's what we're doing, don't call it that, because your mind is going to get programmed. I'm just here to provide value. That's it. So when you go in like that, I feel like it takes the pressure off of you guys, if that makes sense.
I agree with you. You suggest this and you suggest that, right, for better in the future.
Right.
But our mind is still, we're really getting that nail in, or that bug in our ear about buying this, you know, selling a job to her, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but one that she does need, you know,
Right.
but we're always in there looking
Right.
for something. As soon as they see you, that is the first thing they're gonna think of you, just in the way you look. Oh, he looks like, you know, he doesn't do this, he doesn't look clean, he doesn't look, you know, and stuff like that. So the first thing you try to sell the customer is you.
Yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
The first thing you tell the customer is you. Once they like you, you make conversation, you make small talk, you know, and not just, and then they feel comfortable with you, so now they can confess their
Exactly.
how it really happened or why it broke, and then now you can suggest, here's two things you can have. But yes, our mind is always thinking about selling something, but in a suggestion, in a way that it's not a push, you know, like you're nickel and diming me here, you know. No, I want them to feel like it's their decision, and here's what you're gonna get for that value.
Yes, definitely. They don't know what they need until you show them,
Yeah.
right? So we go back to what we said in the beginning. You guys are the expert. You lead the way. So if it's gonna take an extra study time for you, an extra 5 minutes to look over some things, maybe ask him some questions, spend some more time with him, like do that. If you don't get rewarded monetarily, money-wise, if you guys don't get commission right away, people are watching. Like your bosses are watching, your other peers are watching. You know, a promotion might come out of this. You never know. Like, just do the right thing, you know, do the best you can, and I promise you it'll come back. It'll come back. That you're selling yourself first. Yeah, definitely. So we talked about how it takes 1/10 of a second. That's how fast it is for you to make up your mind about somebody. So, posture. Like, you guys are the man. Yeah, you guys are the man. You're walking in there. You're coming with authority.
Chin out.
Yeah. You guys are strong men. Go in there like you know who you are, right? So make some eye contact when you're explaining things to them. Like, get comfortable with them.
Have to.
Yeah, sit down, like talk to them, really look at them, right? And you're showing them that you care, that you're not just, you know, getting their money.
You're engaged.
You're engaged.
That's
Yeah.
what
I involve the customer. I'm the kind of guy that just, come here, ma'am, or sir,
Yes.
come look at this.
How many
You explained it to them, you showed them the value, and you involve them.
That's good.
Because if they're involved, then they feel like it was worth the money.
Definitely. There's a study that says that if you walk together with someone, and even if they're enemy, there's going to be some type of agreement somewhere, because you guys are literally in doing the same action together. So it's the same principle. You guys are watching the cameras together. You're engaged in that activity, right? You're sharing that moment. So it's kind of like their guard is let down, right? Desperation or awkwardness. I know sales can be a little like, oh, not the best thing all the time, but they watch you. They're watching everything. And if you start getting awkward or desperate, like, okay, well, you know.
Lying.
Yeah.
That's how it comes across.
Or lying.
Yeah, definitely. You know, take a deep breath. Like, you know, if you're kind of like doing diagnostics or checking something out, if you need to like kind of take a moment, like take a deep breath, kind of recalibrate and be like, you know what? No, like I can do this. Like, let's go for it, you know? Okay, how to apply it. So, they're gonna mirror what you're doing. So if you start being kind of weird and just kind of like you're not personable, they're gonna be like, all right, I'm not really gonna try with them either. So just know that you're setting the tone. Take control of the interaction. You're in control. You're the expert. And then I put down, envision somebody that has presence. We talked about how do you know somebody has confidence? Well, they walk in like they know who they are, right? They're speaking clearly. They're looking into your eyes. Don't force the client to fit your offer. Make the offer fit the client. So obviously, don't give them something if they don't need it. So it's like, you know what? We just came up with an offer. I think this would be good for you. Like, actually make the offer fit them, right? At the end of the day, it's about them. It's not about you. Educate. You talked about that. So I've been around a lot of very successful salespeople, and most definitely they educate. So when you put yourself in the shoes of like a teacher, think of what a teacher would do. They really bring you in, they try to engage you, and they're breaking down everything for you. That's really your job. So education, I would say that's probably your main takeaways today. Just educate them. And even if you don't walk away with the sale then, you might walk away later. They might call back.
That's my biggest thing, is that the customer goes like, you can't, I waited for you and you didn't figure it out, you know, and you're still, I didn't have an answer for you. That's what I don't like.
Okay. So once you do figure it out, or you bring back that problem,
Yeah, I
maybe.
bring it up again.
Yeah.
Or I have that, I've done that in a meeting.
Okay, great.
But, or I, talk to the tech, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Come back to education.
Yeah, definitely. So it's that study time too by yourself, right?
Yeah.
So once you figure out that solution, bring it back and share it with others too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mentioned this
Yeah.
earlier that customers are watching you.
Yeah.
Oh, even if they're around the
Well,
corner.
the cameras too.
You clean up after yourself and all that.
That's
But-
good, yeah.
But, talking to your customer is I think the biggest thing.
Okay, awesome, yeah. So you build a relationship,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
When you have to give them another price, for something
Yeah.
else, that's when I don't feel right,
Hesitant,
Yeah, because
I don't
already
feel
gave
like
them,
you're nickel and diming them. That's what they're gonna think.
Yeah.
More money.
like they're thinking,
Yeah. But
Okay.
in things like that,
But again, educate your customers.
yeah, if you
Yes,
educate your customer from the very beginning, they're gonna understand. Okay, it's
Possibilities.
70 years old. I understand. It's not gonna last forever. But if you don't educate them on that, then they'll say, "Oh,
and there's a lot of customers that,
yesterday."
that do agree, they go, yeah, when you tell them, well, I'm gonna try this,
Mm-hmm.
And,
Do you
most
guys-
of the time it does happen, but if it doesn't, and some will get, no matter what do you have to do?
Do
Like,
it.
well, there's other ones that, they give you well, you told me this, you told me that,
Yeah, for
It's just
sure.
a customer,
Confrontation.
Yeah, so you have to de-escalate them. Remember, they're gonna mirror you, so you calm down. You calm down first, because I know some interactions are just like, you know what, I can't deal with you right now. But remember, breathe. Like, remember where you are. Like,
Works for
don't
me. I just go like that to their lips. Shh.
control, right? We go back to that. Like, you're the expert. You're in control. So, but that's actually really good. So, what kind of options does your client have to make a payment? To pay for the services? Do you guys have payment plans?
Financing.
Financing? Okay. That can be a way to bring them comfort when you have to bring up that price, right? So it's like, you know what, let's look over our options together. This is a lot of money. Like be real with them. These are the options that we can take care of this bill. And then just kind of go over those options and see what's best for them. But at least you're there trying to find a solution for them.
Yeah, a lot of times that.
Figure it out. Don't leave till you guys come to a solution, About relationships, like they start getting comfortable with you. You start kind of reading them. They have already read you, so they start telling you. They start confessing. You said, or they start saying like, "Man, like it's just been like a really rough year," or they may even start getting like a little personal. Like, "Man, like I'm going through some stuff." Blah blah blah. Because you gave them the space to share that or get comfortable with you, a lot of that information is also going to help you, right? So it's like, man, like they can't afford this, so I'm not going to go with this option for them. I'm going to go with this option, So really capture that information, because they're basically telling you, this is how you sell me. But the biggest takeaway today is suggestion. So simply recommend, you're the expert, you know your value, and educate.
Mr. Flores said something about fearing not to be able to diagnose a problem. Okay, let's say that the scenario, right? I can't diagnose it. How do I get out of it? No quiero decir, pues, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I don't know.
My son will probably tell you.
A ver, yes, sir.
So this is what I do is I'll say, you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. But let me get on the phone with somebody who may know.
Yes.
And then I call my dad, start giving him the spiel or whoever, and trying to figure it out that way. The customer sees that I'm engaged and still trying to figure it out for them, and I haven't given up. That allows me sometimes to then get my foot into the door there. And if I don't feel comfortable in selling it per se, then I'd say, you know what, ma'am, I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to get his butt out here so that we both can look at this, get the right options going for you, make you feel comfortable, and get it done.
Definitely. Offer a solution, whatever that solution is. It's the call. It's the give me a moment. Let me look over my notes. It's we're gonna give you a call back. We're gonna have somebody actually come in so you could get a second opinion. So never leave without a solution. If the solution is that we're gonna call you back, then so be it. But you could also say, this is a very special case. This is very complex, and tell them why. Tell them why you couldn't figure it out. We've never seen something like this before.
Especially customers that they are like looking for different estimates, like they're shopping around.
That's true, yeah.
So mostly they're gonna go with the person that is explaining better the job that is gonna be done. So they're gonna go. They're not gonna be thinking too much like the price. Mostly, whoever they make them understand better, they're gonna go with that guy.
Yeah.
So
And back to education, right?
That's no, sell them something that they don't need.
I also have to kind of agree with you as far as,
Like the
again,
test here, right?
listening. There gets to a point where you just
Boom,
need
half
to
a
shut
bite.
up